Make a motion to terminate effective immediately Kamal Woods.
Trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
Trustee Cornwell,
Yes.
Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Just like that, gone. Kamal Woods was terminated on the spot with a swift motion and 3 yes votes. No debate, no hesitation. But why now? What led to this sudden decision? And what does it mean for the power struggles brewing behind closed doors? This wasn't just another vote. It was a statement. Drop a comment. Was this justice or something much bigger at play? Tiffany Henyard's world just took another hit. Her boyfriend is out of a job. The man tied to Dolton's most controversial mayor has been fired, raising serious questions. Was this a political move? A betrayal from within? Or a desperate attempt to clean up the chaos surrounding her leadership? Henyard's grip on power is already slipping, and this latest blow could push things over the edge. What happens next? Will this shakeup expose more cracks in her administration? Drop a comment below, because this story is far from over. Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles, where the gloves are off, and the truth hits hard. From Hollywood meltdowns to political chaos and combat sports drama, nothing stays in the shadows for long. When the biggest names crumble and power struggles explode, we break it all down with no punches pulled. If you're tired of the scripted narratives and want the real story, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next bombshell could drop at any moment. Buckle up. This ride is only getting wilder. Tiffany Henyard built her image on control over her administration, over the town, and over the people closest to her. But now that grip is slipping. The sudden firing of her boyfriend has sent shockwaves through Dolton, raising more questions than answers. Was this a strategic move to distance herself from controversy? Or did something happen behind closed doors that forced her hand? For months, Henyard has been accused of using her power to place loyalists in key positions. Many believed her boyfriend's job was just another example of that. But now, with him being shown the door, it's clear something changed. Did political pressure finally catch up to her? Or was there an internal fallout that forced this decision? People inside Dolton's government aren't talking, at least not yet. What's even more suspicious is the timing. Henyard is already under fire for financial mismanagement, lawsuits, and public outcry. Cutting ties with someone so close to her could be a desperate attempt to shift blame. But will it work? Or will this move expose more cracks in her administration? The people of Dolton are watching closely, and they want answers. Was this firing justified, or is it just another calculated move? Drop a comment below. Do you think this was a genuine decision, or is Henyard trying to cover her tracks? The fallout is just beginning, and this situation is only getting more chaotic. Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend wasn't just another employee. His connection to the so-called super mayor gave him a level of influence that had people talking for months. His role wasn't just about a paycheck. It was about access, power, and the inner workings of an administration already drowning in controversy. Now that he's been fired, one question stands out. Why now? This isn't just about losing a job. It's about what that job represented. Was he involved in decision-making that went beyond his official role? Did he have knowledge of the financial dealings, political maneuvers, or questionable hiring practices that have landed Henyard in hot water? Firing him won't erase the speculation. It only makes it worse. Dolton residents have long questioned how certain individuals landed in key positions under Henyard's leadership. Was loyalty more important than qualifications? Now, with this firing, it looks like someone inside the system decided it was time to clean house. But was this an attempt to distance Henyard from scandal? Or was there internal pressure to remove him before something even bigger came to light? These connections don't just disappear overnight. The people want answers, and this move raises even more suspicion. Do you think this was a necessary decision? Or is Henyard cutting ties to protect herself? Drop a comment below. Was this about damage control? Or is there another layer to this story? Tiffany Henyard has spent months fighting off critics, but this time, the blow didn't come from the outside. It came from within. Her boyfriend's firing wasn't just another personnel change. It signaled a shift in the power dynamics surrounding her. The question is, was this a calculated move to ease political pressure? Or did someone inside her circle turn against her? Henyard has been under intense scrutiny from local officials, residents, and even members of her own administration. Thornton Township leaders have been vocal about their concerns, and Dolton's board members have questioned her decisions repeatedly. Could this firing be the result of those demands for accountability? Did someone force her hand, making it clear that protecting her inner circle was no longer an option? Or is this something even bigger? Political betrayals don't happen overnight. If someone close to Henyard pushed for this firing, it could mean that the cracks in her administration are much deeper than anyone realized. When allies start turning into enemies, it's only a matter of time before more names get thrown under the bus. Something doesn't add up, and the timing is too perfect to ignore. Was this a move to appease the growing backlash? Or is Henyard losing control of her own team? Drop a comment below. Was this a smart political move? Or is this the first sign of betrayal from within? Firing one person won't erase the outrage swirling around Tiffany Henyard. If she thought cutting ties with her boyfriend would quiet the noise, she miscalculated. The people of Dolton are already fed up with the financial chaos, the legal troubles, and the growing list of scandals attached to her administration. Now, this sudden firing only adds fuel to the fire. What was the real reason? And more importantly, who's next? Henyard's leadership has been under attack for months, with residents demanding accountability. This latest move does nothing to restore trust. Instead, it raises more suspicion. Was this an attempt to shift blame? A desperate play to keep her position safe? Or was she forced to let him go to avoid a bigger fallout? One thing is certain, this won't be the last shakeup. The people of Dolton aren't backing down. They've protested, confronted officials, and pushed for answers. If Henyard thinks she can control the narrative, she's in for a fight. Every move she makes is being watched, and if more details come out about this firing, the backlash could explode. The pressure is building, and this story isn't over. Do you think this firing will calm things down, or is it just the beginning of an even bigger storm? Drop a comment below. Was this a smart move? Or did Henyard just make things worse for herself? Tiffany Henyard's problems aren't going away. If anything, firing her boyfriend has only raised more questions about what's happening behind the scenes. Was this a strategic move to protect herself, or a sign that her control is slipping? With investigations piling up, critics getting louder, and her leadership being challenged at every turn, the real question is, what comes next? Henyard has built her image on being untouchable, but recent events suggest that protection is wearing thin. Thornton Township officials have already pushed back against her decisions. Residents are demanding accountability, and legal troubles are stacking up. Cutting ties with her boyfriend might have been a way to shift focus, but it won't stop the investigations, the lawsuits, or the backlash from those who feel she's misused her power. The people of Dolton aren't letting this go. Protests are growing, and officials are being pressured to take action. Could this firing be a warning sign that more heads will roll? Or is Henyard preparing for an even bigger fight to hold on to her power? Her next move will be critical. Will she try to regain control? Or will the walls finally close in? One thing is clear, Dolton is watching, and the pressure isn't easing up. Do you think this was just the beginning? Or is Henyard about to face even bigger consequences? Drop a comment below. What do you think is next for the Supermayor? Tiffany Henyard's latest move has everyone talking, but this story is far from over. Firing her boyfriend might have been meant to silence critics, but it's only raised more questions about what's really going on behind closed doors. With mounting pressure from officials, frustrated residents, and ongoing investigations, one thing is certain, this situation is only getting more intense. Dolton isn't backing down, and neither are the people demanding answers. Every decision Henyard makes from here will either help her regain control or push her administration closer to collapse. Will she manage to escape the growing scandals, or is this just the beginning of a bigger downfall? The next few weeks could change everything. We'll be watching every move, breaking down the latest twists, and keeping you updated on what happens next. But now, it's your turn. What do you think? Was this a smart decision, or is Henyard making desperate moves to protect herself? Could this firing be the start of something bigger? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on this unfolding drama. And if you found this breakdown interesting, give this video a thumbs up to help get the word out. More chaos is coming, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Stay tuned. This is far from over.